Alright, welcome back. It is April. Now, since the last video, I've just been continuously growing crops and selling them, making oil in the factory there, and selling it for profit. So, the plan is now, I cultivated both my fields in preparation for laying down some olive oil. I'm going to invest all of that money, which is almost $1 million. I did also take out a little bit of a loan, but I'm going to put all that money into olives now and become an olive farmer. So it's kind of odd how you plant olives. You have to actually go into the construction menu, and then we just have to put them down like this. So I'm just going to fire it all the way down here. That's going to be 32 grand per row. That's going to be a lot of money. So yeah, this is a very expensive endeavor. Yeah, I can easily see myself spending hundreds of thousands on this. I want to be left with about 500 grand because I need to buy machinery and things, and I don't even really know what I'm doing with olives. Now, I do think these these continuously grow by themselves, so they're quite a good investment. You know, getting as close as possible. Oh my god, so I'm only going to get another couple of rows out of these, really. Yeah, another 2 rows, maybe. Alright, then we have our olives. This is very cool, I like it. So I'm not really sure what I do with them now. It says they're growing. They're fertilized 100%. Well, I guess now I just have to wait for it to grow. I mean, if this is all you do with olives, it's a hell of a lot easier than I expected. So according to the help guide, to gain a full yield, you have to mulch, cultivate and fertilize between the rows. Well, right now they look fine to me. Right, so I looked it up and you can only harvest olives in October. It's got a very short window. And this stuff's starting to grow up a bit as well, so that's going to be problematic. I'm going to give it another month to see how much of a mess the weeds become. Alright, just one more month to go and I can harvest these. Moment of truth. October. This should be ready to harvest. They are ready to harvest. That means I need a harvester. And there is only one. You know what? I'm just going to buy this outright. I'm also going to sell my tractor because I won't need a big tractor anymore. It's only worth 40 grand because it's pretty much completely knackered. That was the first thing I ever bought as well. Sad times. I've never driven one of these. It's a very weird shape. Nice visibility though. You can see everything. Alright. I can't imagine it's fast. You know, I've never seen one of these things in real life. Which would make sense because I don't live in a place that does olive farming, but it's an interesting piece of equipment. It looks like it's got like teeth on the back. Huh, when you unfold it, it gets higher. Hey. Oh shit. Yeah, that'll teach me for messing around on the road. So it can hold about 4,000 litres or something. It's not a lot. But I don't know what that means for olive terms. Olives might not get a lot. Right, let's try this. Turn it on. And I think you just drive like this. There we go. Happy days. Now we're harvesting olives. Let's fire my cruise control on and enjoy. So you have to do olives manually. And I guess that sort of chaff that it just chucks out the top doesn't really matter. Okay, so it goes in through there, sorts it all out and dumps the olives in the sides. It's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know how you get out of the harvester. Well, this is going to take a while. Imagine if I had 2 fields worth of this. Right, so that's only 1 row done and I'm at about 30%. Not going to be a quick process. So after 3 rows I should be about 90 odd percent full. So every 3 rows I'll empty my tank. I mean, it is a pretty interesting piece of machinery. I imagine it's from real life. It does look goofy as hell, mind you. It looks like a derpy, angry face. Man, if you thought arable farming was boring, olive farming is just the absolute shits. I mean, it seemed like it would be a lot more interesting. I have no idea how I can empty the olives, or if you even can empty the olives into a lorry. I'm gonna have a look, see? Oh god. I have no idea how you empty this. Does it come from the bottom? What the hell? Let me just go over here. Oh, okay. It just, this is pretty cool animation. It looks like I'm about to getting ready to fire some missiles. That's going to be a pain in the ass when it comes to, like, if I had a long journey, I have to drive this thing all the way. So my lorry's essentially obsolete now. I may as well just sell it. That's a shame. But, you know, no point keeping something I'm not using. I don't need the fertilizer either now. Made a lot of money just selling my stuff though. God damn, I got a cloud above me. It's getting awfully dark. Yeah, so I can see myself getting extremely bored of olive farming. So I'll probably do this one batch and then never do it again. At least I can say I've done it. I'm giving it a shot. Okay, that's another 3 rows done. Thank fuck I haven't done about 500 rows. I mean, the only exciting part of this is watching these rocket launcher things, look, going up. Kind of makes me feel like a transformer. Feels like kind of a waste not using the rest of my fields though. I thought I was going to use pretty much entire 2 fields on olive rows. Definitely won't be doing that. I mean, 8 kilometers per hour is a brutal speed to have to do this shit at. So I only got 6 more to go. It should only take me, oh god, yeah, 6 more rows to go, which should just mean 2 more passes. This thing handles like a fat kid running through treacle. I mean, if I wanted to be a truly realistic farming simulator, it would give me the ability to hire some undocumented workers to just handpick them, you know? Just saying. For fuck's sake. I'm stuck on it. I don't even know. There we go. You know what? While it does this, I'm going to do what all good farmers do and diversify a little bit. Never mind, I don't have the money for that. Because I spent it all on this stupid endeavour. I don't even know how you tell the difference between an olive tree that's got all... Oh, okay, I see it. It's like barely a difference, but one you's got a little bit of purple on it. And I just noticed in here, this thing has warning logos. I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks like it says, you know, warning book. I don't know. Don't put a book there. I mean, granted, it's a nifty little machine. I just realised I'm almost full, so coming down this way is pointless. Now I can't get off of this. I have to drive all the way to the end. I wonder if grapes are this boring. Holy crap. Launch the missiles. Right, so thank god it's the last time I'll need to go up and down these. Should make a bit of money off this though. I just never want to do it again. I mean, I do want to just completely quit farming now. This has killed my enthusiasm. However, I can't deny this is a very interesting piece of equipment. Well, thank Christ that's finished. So I'm going to keep this olive orchard, whatever the hell you call it. Just because aesthetically I think it looks quite nice. But I've had enough of the oil industry. Once these olives are sold, I'm selling my factory. I'm packing up. I'm selling this thing. So my plan is, I'm going to build a restaurant. Right, so I just bought a bunch of stuff and did a bit of landscaping. Now I'll show you what I've done. I'll take a little journey in my badass little tractor here. Still got a bit of work to do to it. But, like all good farms, I've had to diversify and make more money. So I've opened myself a restaurant. Now the entrance is directly off this roundabout. I still need to finish laying the asphalt and remove that. And then you come in here. And look, here we are. Got a big car park. And enjoy the views. Look at that. I've even included some electrical chargers for people who drive their EVs. Right, so I've fenced it all off from the road, so you know where to come. And I've even added a gate here, so I can still get access to any farmland that I own. I have spent a lot of money, invested it all in this. So hopefully this makes me a good amount of money, because I don't want to go back to olive farming. I hope normal cars can fit down here. It should be. Right, I'm going to take a sleep and see how much money I make from my olives. I'll also make some money from that restaurant. So I actually made more from the restaurant than I did with olive oil. I made almost nothing from olive oil. So I was selling olive oil. It's coming in about 8 grand per month I'm making off of that. But my restaurant makes 19 grand. However, it makes almost nothing in the winter. It's kind of up and down. But it still makes more on average than the freaking olive oil. Well, that's my olive oil well run dry. So time to get rid of this factory. And quit the oil business for good. I do still have some canola oil just sitting there ready to get sold, but I really can't be bothered hiring all the equipment needed just to lift 4 crates. It's not going to be worthwhile, is it? Yeah, so here's the farm track. Well, all I've really proven is that, just like real life, there's not really any money in farming. Yeah, there's no real money in farming, so we just open restaurants and shit. So with that complete and utter failure of a personal challenge, I bid you goodbye, and I'll see you in the next videos.